Vikings versus Niners.
Ooh.
This is the number 2 ranked quarterback according to PFF, Sam Darnold, versus the number 1 ranked quarterback according to PFF, Brock Purdy. What do you think?
Well, not to say that PFF is skewed, but we're also going to be using PFF to make sure that we can back up why the Chargers and Vikings are going to win this week. How easy can it be? Or how tough is it going to be? But if you're with us, thank you so much. Welcome to another episode of the BuiBros Football Podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Quinn Bowie, and I, of course, cheer for the LA Chargers. And across from me, my brother Brandon.
And I cheer for the Minnesota Vikings. 1-0.
Brandon, you're next with the Vikings. While you scroll down to that, I just again want to thank everybody here. If you like what you listen to, you're a Vikings fan, you're a Chargers fan, this is where you need to be. Be with us, talk football every week. We do appreciate it. And if you like what you listen to, subscribing to the channel really helps us out. Brandon.
Heck yeah.
What's up? What's up? Vikings against, not necessarily an easy game, but 10-0.
Yeah, it definitely seems like mine will not be as uniform as yours was. Okay.
All right.
Quarterbacks.
Vikings,
I mentioned it earlier. We look at PFF. That's what we're kind of going off of as guidelines. PFF ranks Brock Purdy and at 89.6 first out of 32 quarterbacks.
I'm not a Purdy guy. You know, I'm not a Purdy guy. I'm surprised.
Darnold, an 88.1 second amongst QBs. Here's the thing. These guys are both doing the same thing. They're following their coach's directions. They are executing those directions and the game plan well. But Sam Darnold has way more skill. He was 3rd overall, 2nd overall draft pick once upon a time. He's got it. He's got those intangibles.
He's got it. Sam Darnold, the backup to Brock Purdy.
Yep,
finally
he's got it.
His chance.
He's got it.
He's got it. Okay, you're giving it over to the Vikings.
Because this is the only close thing here.
The only close thing here. Okay, I think that's a big homer pick. I use coaching as my tiebreaker first, okay? I use coaching.
It's not that big of a pick.
I guess it's not big of a difference. I'm saying
no, Purdy is divisive amongst NFL fans.
Yes.
Darnold is
uniformly known as
but there's plenty of optimism for the year amongst many fans of the NFL. Whereas nobody believes Purdy is the guy. He just, anyways. Wide receiver to corner. Okay. Boom. We have Diamador Lenore and Charvarius Ward as their 2 starting corners.
I know one thing about those 2.
Against Justin Jefferson and what would be Jordan Addison, but unsure because of injury. Really unsure.
What is the injury?
Ankle injury.
Yeah. Okay.
But he walked off real sad. He was in a lot of pain, but he's been dealing with this for a while. We'll kind of see, get some injections in that foot, and then.
Is Kevin O'Connell the type coach that lets you in on a little bit more? Do we know high ankle sprain or anything?
I don't think it's that deep yet. But he is usually pretty vocal and saying it's this. He'll just kind of cut it straight and say, hey, it is serious. Oh no, he's dealing with something. No, he is, whatever. But it says here, O'Connell says, that's just 4 weeks ago, 2 days ago. Injury
pretty
is
significant.
is to a different ankle than his summer sprain. Oh, okay.
Yikes. Well, that's not a good sign.
Not a good sign. Yeah. So it's looking more like what I was gonna say. Maybe he won't play. It's kind of up in the air. So we could put Jalen Naylor in there. Let me have to look up his thing. Naylor.
You know, like you're going Jalen Naylor. I get that he got a touchdown last week. And the two corners, I was saying earlier, there's one thing I know about the two of those, and that's I only know Charvarius Ward's name, which obviously means that the other guy.
Oh, I know Diamador Lenore.
You know Diamador Lenore?
100%. Maybe because we played him last year, but they're also a premium team. Like, you see them everywhere. I watch lots of their games, and I definitely knew Diamador Lenore. Especially what a unique name, right? So,
100%.
And last year graded at a 75.8, like pretty good. This year, one game in, 85th of 94 at a 49.5. So my boy Jalen Naylor,
and he was against the Jets, who didn't do anything.
Well, it's not. I don't think it's necessarily about what happened against you. It's about how you played the play, right? Like, because they judge you off every play.
I think all of it is encompassed.
Yeah. But I don't know. Like, Rodgers looked really good, so he was throwing it pretty well. It just didn't, Anyways, Jalen Naylor is a 72.5 up against my boy Diamador Lenore at a 49.5. So okay, well, I'll give it there. And then on the other side, Charvarius Ward, 74.3. Pretty sweet. But he's up against the 4-time 90, 90.4, 90.1, 90.2, 91.1 for the past 4 seasons, Justin Jefferson. Yes, this last game ranked in at a 69.3, but that's whatever. Okay?
100%.
All 4 years at above a 90, that's pretty impressive. So, we've got Justin Jefferson on Charvarius Ward. That's a win. Oh, you already put it in there.
I sure did. I knew where it was going. You got JJ. You got the number 1 in the world.
Yes. Okay. And then now what do we have here? Running back versus linebacker. We have the number 1 running back, Aaron Jones, at a 90.9.
He was the number 1 PFF rated
number
running
1
back?
PFF running back because he's a G.
Yeah. Wow. Really?
Yeah.
But they're linebackers, man. They're linebackers.
Yes, against the number 1 linebacker in Fred Warner. So at a 92.6. That's pretty massive. Aaron Jones is great. Aaron Jones, I don't know the specific stats, but the Green Bay Packers always lose to
the Niners.
So we're going to go with Aaron Jones is awesome, ranked number 1, but Fred Warner is ranked number 1 probably by a wider margin. He's way up there. So we'll go disadvantage to the Vikings on that bad boy. Next, tight end. Okay, so again, no TJ Hawkinson, obviously. Best third tight end in the league, Johnny Munt, comes in ranked as number 63 of 65, so that's really fun. And then Josh Oliver, I don't know his position, but he was ranked around a 55, so not great there against the safeties of Jair Brown, and George Odom. I don't know why those are the two guys. Don't seem like they're starting safeties, but
no. Where's
Hufanga?
Yeah, where's Hufanga? Maybe he was hurt.
Talanoa Hufanga. Yeah, he didn't play, so he's got no grade at least.
Probably why. So he was inactive against the Jets, but he's day to day. I see here he has a chance to play this week. So let's make the call.
He's got it. Let's say he plays, it's a win. Let's say he doesn't play. I still think it's a win for the 49ers. So
Okay.
it doesn't really matter. Johnny Munt, I didn't really notice him in the game too much. Josh Oliver had 2 catches and they were pretty nice. So we'll see how that can kind of keep going. But definitely, I'm going to say our tight end situation is not great at the moment. O-line versus D-line. Okay, they have the better Bosa, as some may call him. Ranked number 6 of 103 at a 90.5. That's impressive. But he's going up against the number 4 tackle in Brian O'Neill. Gangster. Let's say he switches to the other side. Number 12, Christian Darrisaw. Gangster. Let's say he wants to go interior a little bit. Attack our left guard. Number 2 of 67, Blake Brandel at a 91.2. Gangster. Let's say he wants to go to the other side guard. Well, that's 61 of 67. So, you know what I mean? Like, that one is not too great. 51.9.
That's where they're going. That's where they're going.
And so, but the rest of the D-line, like Nick Bosa, 6 at a 90.5, then a 59, 57.6, and then a 47.4. So their last game, possibly not great. I don't know if, they did pretty good, I feel like. But they obviously weren't great against the run. Or, sorry. What?
The Nick Bosa, that take, it's not a good take. Joey Bosa is the better Bosa in 2024.
What,
baby!
What is he ranked? Third? What's his grade?
91.4.
Oh. Woo. Anyways. Yeah, D-line. You know what? Our O-line is doing really well. So, so far, did really well when we played them last year. And they were a great team last year. So, I'm going to go based off that. Honestly, their D-line's great, but I think our O-line's kind of got it in the bag here. Also our center. I should mention our center is 32 of 32 at 44.8. So we've got 3 studs potentially. Blake Brandel, we'll have to. He's good, but is he that good? He's ranked number 2 right now. I don't know if that's accurate. But our tackles are great, so I'm gonna say that that's good. Yeah, because Malik Collins, he's a 60 kind of guy. There's got a bunch of 40 seasons in there. But then we got Javon Hargrave, he's good. He's got a bunch of 80s. And so. But these guys are old, man. Holy crap, they've been playing for so long. Leonard Floyd, old. Yeah, they just don't have anything left in the tank. Okay. Okay, corners. Okay, let me switch over. Corners.
To the defense.
Okay, Debo. 71. That's pretty good. Ayuk, bum. Did you watch that game? Bum.
Yeah, Ayuk really pissed me off because I had Ayuk against Debo in one of our fantasy leagues. But thankfully, I had Jake Moody as my kicker. Holy, but Ayuk, bum. It showed that he wasn't in practice, being a little selfish.
Yeah. At a 57.8, 68th or 69th, hard to read. At a 107, so
this is where especially those PFS numbers are going to be skewed.
Yeah,
we know that's not what he's going to be.
Yeah, this is just one game. It's got to kind of average out over the season, right?
Yeah.
So, excuse me. And then Juwan Jennings, in the slot. Our corners did pretty well, I would say, and our pass rush was doing pretty well against the Giants. So that was nice. It kind of helped him out. But Ayuk and Debo are going to get theirs. You know what I mean? They're going to get theirs. Stephon Gilmore's kind of old. Shaquille Griffin's kind of old. Byron Murphy's not that old. I'll probably give it to the wide receivers. I like to the Niners wide receivers. Especially the plays that get drawn up for them. It's so good.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Their game plan for the wide receivers is always so good. So,
yeah, Debo and Ayuk together, one of the best duos, and then Juwan Jennings. You know, he's a guy that he actually, I believe he's quite well respected in the league, and like true fans know that he's legit. Mm-hmm. You know, he got injured in the game, and he came back out there, made big catches because Yeah, that guy's tough. That guy is a solid number 3, and if one of the other two goes down, he's definitely that next man up, and it works quite well. Well,
Jordan Mason,
ooh,
the running
Jordan
back.
Mason. Yes.
He was only ranked at a 73 after his massive game. But possible to have McCaffrey back. It's still unsure. Obviously, McCaffrey's not graded, but that would be very good. But our two linebackers actually did very, very well. So Blake Cashman at a 22 out of 74, with a 74 grade, and Ivan Pace Jr. 8th with an 82.2 grade. But we kind of knew that they were going to be good coming in here. So that portion, I like our linebackers. You know, I wouldn't bet against McCaffrey in any scenario. But we're going to go with it's Jordan Mason, right? Like even if McCaffrey comes back, he's got Achilles tendonitis.
Yeah.
How much is he going to be playing? How much are they going to want to risk this guy versus they know they're they're a playoff team. Save him for that.
You're about to choose your Vikings linebackers against
over Jordan
number
Mason.
1 running back in the league.
No, we don't even know if he's playing.
And a running back who just had almost 150 rushing yards.
Yeah.
With the Kyle Shanahan run offense.
Yes, of course. Because I know it was great. Of course it was great.
I love it. The confidence.
I'm not saying Jordan Mason's not going to be good, you know, but it's to be seen still. He had one good game, one great game for sure, but the Jets kind of sucked. Like they kind of sucked. Their defense was shady.
Yeah, that's a whole nother can.
Yeah, so our defense was not. Our defense was great. So yeah, I'm definitely doing it. What's this? Safety? Okay. Kittle, great. But who's he going against? Our Hall of Fame, 3rd ranked safety?
Your old Hall of Fame. The fact that you put Hall of Fame in there shows how old he is. Yes, he made some plays.
Old. This is easily the biggest. Like Kittle's goes up to 2017. My boy Harrison Smith goes back to 2012. But it's 85, 87, 85, 91, 88. Like, it's good, dude. This year at 90. Ooh. Good, dude. Kittle at a 61. Kind of dog, you know. Yeah, Cam Bynum's great. Josh Metellus, we spoke about last week. He's not even on this list here. He's great. Let's see what he did. And then Harrison Smith? I don't know. I definitely think... Who's another one of their tight ends? I don't even know their group.
It doesn't matter. It's Kittle.
Exactly. Kittle's good, but Kittle's good at blocking. He's good at receiving as well.
I think that also has to play a part in this, right? It's like if your safeties are rushing, then you're going against Kittle who's blocking, and that's a huge part of his game. That's a huge part of the PFF rankings and whatnot. That's a huge part of like player performance, especially in the.
Well, I'll go to Josh Metellus.
Okay.
Pass rush, 71.1. 85.5 for his run defense. And then run blocking grade of 66 from George Kittle. Yeah, okay. I'm going with our safeties. Our safeties are top notch. Our safeties are really, really good. So I'll go safeties. D-line versus O-line. Okay, they got Trent Williams, who's ranked number 8. But we know he's won.
We know he's won.
And then right guard, Dominic Pooney. Ooh. Oh, rookie. Ooh. 11th with a 79.
Really?
Colton McKivitz. 73. But this is his 5th year. He looks pretty good. Aaron Banks. I don't know who these guys are. There's a Jake Brendel. It's way worse than my Blake Brendel. What? Brandel. Ours is Brandel, though. Yeah, okay. Van Ginkel here he's ranked incredibly high, but it's because his coverage grade was a 95.9. Huge defensive grade of a 90.6. He had that pick 6. Like, even last year, overall, over the whole season, was a 91.1. That's bonkers. Jihad Ward, pretty good. Pass rushing grade. Jonathan Grenard, pretty average overall. Dallas Turner did not do very good. He's ranked at a 40.7, 94th of 103. So I'm just, Trent Williams.
Get a sack too?
He got a sack as well, yeah. I'm going to go with the 49ers O-line for sure. And then kicker, Jake Moody. I really like our kicker, but Jake Moody went over the top. So we got to give it to him just straight there. So, boom, 5-5.
Again.
Okay. But we know that this is a little bit where we could easily flip the quarterback position. We could easily flip the Nick Bosa position here. Easily. He could blow it up all of a sudden. It's like it's game over, right?
Right.
We could easily switch against McCaffrey if he just decides, or if Mason just, again, has a monster game, right? So a lot of ours can just flip here. I don't really see like our D-line, it was way better. I don't really see our corners like, we locked them down. I don't really see our tight ends crushing it. Maybe Aaron Jones, that could flip and he could have the advantage. But way more of our advantages are like tight margins. Yeah. Whereas our disadvantages, they have a much bigger advantage. So I definitely think that this is a tough game. I will never bet on the 49ers to win. That being said, I do think they will win with a score. We'll go with a score of like 26-23 in favor of the Vikings, of course.
Off a Jake Moody kick.
Yeah, no, obviously, 26-23, maybe the Niners. I think that'd be a fun game. I'm actually going to this game. I didn't mention that.
You are going to this game.
That should be very fun. I'll take some picks.
Fingers crossed that actually it turns out in your favor, because, nothing better than experiencing a win live.
Last year, we thought the Niners were going to roll us, and we beat them.
You beat them. I pulled it out. It was 22-17.
I think they were on a 5-game win streak too. Like they were 5-0, or I don't remember.
5-1 maybe, because they're 5-2 after this.
Oh, okay, yeah. And then they lost the next one as well. But and then they went on another 5-game win streak or something to be 10-3. It was wild. But
there are those moments, right? There are those moments, and you've got Brian Flores in year 2. And he knows what happened last year. He knows how to go against that offense. And like you said, the QB position could be back and forth. Who knows? But both game managers, both can be schemed for and against.
Yes.
I hope the Vikings again pull out that upset. That'd be absolutely nuts.
Yes, I also hope they'll be sweet.
Yeah, but hopefully that works out for you going there live. That's incredible. But there we have it.
There we have it.
Games coming up, week 2 already around the corner. NFL's coming fast. It's coming furious. And the excitement is still at an all-time high. Let's go 2-0, baby. Let's do it. Brandon, why don't you send us off? Do the whole rigmarole this time. Okay,
everybody, if you're watching and you like what you see, maybe leave a comment down below, Let us know what you like. Let us know why the Chargers shouldn't be 10-0. Maybe the Panthers have a couple good things going their way. Let us know.
Do any Panthers fans believe in that? Please let me know.
Let us know. If you're an Eagles fan, probably don't say anything in the chat. And what else? Subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And we'll see you next week.
Skol Bolts!
Skol Bolts, everybody.